This is your Barbados Today morning news update for Thursday, October the 11th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, a shocking air quality report says there are dangerous gases emanating from the compound of the Lester Vaughn School and are posing a serious health hazard to teachers and the over 1,000 students who attend the school at Cane Garden, St. Thomas. The report, a copy of which was obtained by Barbados Today, revealed that drainage wells which are located at the school are venting nitrogen dioxide and methane gas. A source close to development said the school is also plagued by invasions of pigeons and cats, fiberglass droppings from the ceiling of the classrooms, mold on furniture and the ceilings, and worms in the sand pit of the cricket field. Meanwhile, the island's certified umbrella engineering organization has warned that Barbados will continue to suffer from sick buildings and lose hundreds of millions of dollars from disruptions or closures unless the existing regulations are made mandatory by law. Not only that, but the president of the Barbados Association of Professional Engineers, Trevor Brown, has cautioned that any effort by the Miamoli administration to set up any maintenance committee or other arrangement to monitor buildings would be a waste of time without accompanying regulations that are strictly enforced.
For many, many years, we've been trying to get these regulations in Barbados passed. These regulations relate to not only the environmental aspects of the building, but also the strength of the building in terms of hurricane resilience and things like that. This, as yet, remains outstanding. And this is the fundamental reason. If you allow people to build buildings in a way that maximizes profits, you can almost predict that down the road there are going to be consequences, including environmental problems.
In other news now, the $1.21 billion purchase of a 75% stake in the Barbadian Sol Group by a Canadian-based firm is being hailed by a consumer rights advocate as a welcomed injection of foreign exchange into the beleaguered economy. It emerged yesterday that Sol, which came close to buy the state oil importer, the Barbados National Terminal Company Limited, would initially give up 75% of its operations in a deal with fuel and petroleum products marketer Parkland Fuel Corporation. The deal, which officials are hoping to close at the end of this year, should also see Sol acquiring about 9.9% stake in Parkland. Consumer rights advocate Malcolm Gibbs Tate told Barbados Today he could see a number of pluses coming out of the deal.
If there is a sale that will bring more monies to Barbados, I am for it. I am not against that at all, because our country lacks foreign exchange, and that may very well assist in that effort. It would also take the pressure off those who wanted to buy the NTCL, which, as far as I know, the law courts are still holding it in abeyance.
Despite criticism by the Attorney General, the Royal Barbados Police Force has again insisted it won't touch the case involving former International Business Minister Donville Innes and his alleged criminal dealings with the Insurance Corporation of Barbados. But Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of crime Euclid Thompson has said if information was presented to the police regarding allegations of bribery taking place on Barbadian soil, the RBPF would definitely investigate them.
We can only deal with what is available to us. Obviously, we can't go with any speculation and that kind of thing. So we will deal whatever comes before us in terms of evidence and the investigative process. We will definitely do our part. But in terms of names mentioned and that kind of thing, so that that may be being put on the table, we're not. That's not what it is.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is suing opposition MP Dr. Rudolph Munilal for defamation of character over claims of financial wrongdoing allegedly linked to a Miami bank account. Rowley told a news conference yesterday that he was also asking the police and the Financial Intelligence Unit to immediately investigate the claims made against him by Munilal and disclose their findings to the public of Trinidad.
I want to make it abundantly clear to all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that this is a monstrous lie. There's absolutely no truth in anything that Dr. Munilal said about me yesterday. I have transacted no business in Florida with any person, local or foreign, male or female. I have no banking relationships with any financial institution in Florida.
However, Munilal has said he was sticking to his guns. And on the international front, U.S. President Donald Trump increased pressure on Saudi Arabia on Wednesday to provide information on what happened to missing Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi and said he wanted to get to the bottom of what he called a very serious situation.
Here in Turkey, Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi believed he was safe. This is the commentator heading into the consulate on Tuesday, October 2nd. There isn't security footage of him leaving. Turkish officials believe he was murdered inside. Saudi Arabia strongly rejects the accusation. These 15 Saudi men are now the focus of investigations. The intelligence team, pictured in Turkish media, entered the consulate at the same time. Jamal had been living in exile in Washington for more than a year. A veteran reporter, he was writing a column for the Washington Post. He could now say things he couldn't at home. Criticizing the Saudi Crown Prince, the kingdom's crackdown on dissent and its war in Yemen. But he was increasingly worried that Riyadh could hurt him or his family.
And that's news. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. And sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Now you can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.